Hey, have you guys been shopping on the internet for an F-150 and then there's just an overwhelming amount of trim level choices, right? You got Platinum, you got an XLT, you got tons of trim levels, and you might be asking yourself, well, you know, what am I getting if I go with a Lariat trim level versus a King Ranch? Or should I stay with an XL or maybe upgrade to an STX? So I'm gonna be answering all of these questions, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss all of this video series. I'm gonna be talking about an XL all the way to a Platinum Plus trim level. So we're gonna be talking about pricing and all of the information that you need to make a wise decision on your next vehicle purchase. In this case, we are taking this beautiful 2024 brand new, literally just came off of the trailer, STX package. Let's start this review, this walk around chat, and let's see why you should buy and consider an STX trim level. As you know, I always like to start the review with the window sticker so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. What is going on? My name is Jorge Lopez, and yes, I sell cars. We are located in Tomball, Texas. Hey, my contact information is on the screen. I would love to connect with you if you are ever in the need for a Ford vehicle. Let's chat. Now, onto the video. We are talking about a brand new 24 F-150 two-wheel drive. This one happens to have the 2.7 EcoBoost engine, Oxford white in color, STX black seats, and really no additional options whatsoever for a price of $48,225. I want to point out two things that are now standard on all F-150 trim levels, no matter what it is. One of them is the 12-inch productivity screen. So this is where the gauges are, so there's no more analog needles, excuse me. Everything is digital. And also the Sync 4 12-inch display so that you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wireless. But also in addition to that, this vehicle also comes standard with Ford Copilot 360 2.0. So you've got your blind spot monitoring system, you've got your backup sensors, you've got your camera, you also have your lane keeping system, automatic high beams, reverse brake assist, post-collision braking system as well. So you've got tons of stuff that is standard on this STX package. And you might be asking, well, what is the starting price of this STX trim level? Well, if we're looking at a super cab, then you're starting just right under $44,000. But if you're looking at a super crew, then it's just a little bit over $46,000. So as far as engine choices, here you go. As far as cab configurations, this is what you have. So there's two levels of STX package, Equipment Group 200 and Equipment Group 201A. So when you're shopping around, if you just look at those equipment groups packages, then that'll tell you what is included, so that you guys can make a decision one over the other. Well, let's talk about the exterior design of the vehicle. Keep in mind that this is a model year refresh, so this is not a complete body style change. So up front, you can appreciate the different grille style and the headlight design as well. As you can see right there, I know that the camera is making that light flicker. It is not doing that on real life, but as you can see, you've got now that amber kind of a trimmer style color design. And then what I like about the STX package is that now Ford has this kind of like carbonized gray painted grille surround that it is now one, looks like it's just one solid piece that goes around the grille surround. And then the STX package has always had a very nice, unique grille insert. And now check this out. This is now more of a flat instead of an oval shape design. And then now we've got the letters and the surround blue oval symbol in white. It kind of looks like it's got an LED, light on it, which is pretty cool. And then you also have not only LED headlights, but also LED fog lights. So this is the look in the front. Like I said, it is a small redesign, but it is different enough to notice it. Now, coming along the side of the vehicle, most of the side of the vehicle is very similar to that of the 2023 and older. So that looks very similar. That is a little bit different. And then you also have those wheels. I told you that on a two-wheel drive truck, you've got standard 20-inch wheels. In this case, we're talking about a 275/60 20-inch wheel in a Goodyear Wrangler tire territory. And then coming along the side, I don't know how I feel about this lime green accent color on the STX trim level. Now, this looks like it is a functional heat extractor right there, which is pretty cool. There's none on the hood, but man, I don't know, comment below. What do you guys think about that? I feel like a lot of people are gonna be pulling that out and then just kind of, making them their own, painting it a different color. Along the side of the vehicle, no changes right there. But coming along the back part of the vehicle, we do have the tail lights that are a little bit different design than that of last year's model, specifically this area right there. I like it. What do you guys think? I believe also the F150 is kind of deepened a little bit more, so a little bit more pronounced, and then also a nice flat Ford logo in the back. So you still have your backup camera, and like I said, now these vehicles come standard with backup sensors. You got your towing package that is also standard. Now there's different levels of towing packages. So depending on how much weight you are towing, make sure that you select the correct towing package for your towing needs. Now this tailgate does not have the tailgate step. It does not have a sprayed-in bed liner, but something that is brand new for these models is that now you've got this little cubby storage area right there. You got one right there, and then you've got one on that side for your storage needs. So now let's talk about the interior, because there's some significant changes specifically on the technology on this STX trim level. But before I show you the technology, check out the panel piece. It's very monotone. There's really not a lot of two-tone. I mean, you can probably maybe distinguish that this is a different color. Now on the front passenger side, you still have this little cubby area that we have currently. On the higher trim levels, you've got a little door here to kind of protect your valuables in here. It's not covered. I like this, that you have this nice metallic finish on this trim piece that goes across the whole dash to the other side. Ford still kept the American flag right there, which is pretty cool. Locking glove compartment, charging ports, but check out the interior seats. Again, Ford is continuing with this lime yellowish green accent on the inside. Remember, we have it on the badging outside. What do you guys think about this interior choice of the seats? I mean, it's in my opinion, it is subtle enough that it is not like drawing my eyes to the color of the seat. So I'm okay with it, but I know that there's gonna be some people that this is gonna be too bold of a color. But I like the feel, I like the texture of the seat. Yeah, I'll give it a pass. There's really not a lot of change on the rear part of the seat. It is still a flat loading floor. You still have your AC vents, your charging ports right there in the middle. There's really not a lot of changes in here. The cab configuration is the same as the 2023. Now, I'm a techie guy, I really am. I love technology. And every time that I get into my vehicle, I always use the big infotainment center. And I'm glad that Ford made that standard across the board. So check this out. As soon as I open the door, I am greeted with some really nice graphics on this infotainment productivity screen on the dash. Although that is the wrong picture. That is that looks like a platinum trim level or a platinum plus, something higher end. It would be really cool if we had an STX, because this is an STX on this specific truck. But check that out. That is also what is standard. The big 12-inch display on the radio screen for your wireless Apple CarPlay, for your wireless Android Auto, and to have a better visual as to what you have behind you with your backup camera. I love that feature in my vehicle, and I'm glad that Ford made this big 12-inch display standard across the board. And you have your typical AC controls and charging ports, and then the typical storage area here on the dash. Now coming across here, now you can see and appreciate, let me give it some gas, you know, that productivity screen is just, man, it's so nice. And it gives you some really good information. It just makes this, you know, higher tech on a lower trim level. And you still have your automatic, you know, lights and your typical stuff right there. Now, I do want to say that the XL and the STX package do not have power seats on the driver's side, nor do they have power seats on the passenger side. You would have to upgrade to an XLT to get that. So, man, and overall, in conclusion, I want to say that, you know, who would I recommend an STX package to? Well, if you're wanting to get the minimum equipment, STX is good for you. If you want to have a budget-friendly payment or price, STX is the answer. If this is going to be somebody's first vehicle, I believe the STX would be that answer as well. In overall experience, the first time seeing this STX package, I feel that this gives you a lot of bang for your buck. For 2023 and olders, we sold tons of STX because of the appearance look. It makes it look not like an entry-level truck. It does not look like a work truck by all means, yet companies, you know, buy these vehicles too because it is the better bang for your buck, in my opinion. Now, if you're needing to get power seats and you wanting to get leather and climate control seats and stuff like that, well, then this trim level is not for you. But I feel like you get a lot of stuff, a lot of safety features, you know, technology stuff, and the appearance to make this a really, really good buy. Who would you recommend an STX like this to? Maybe you are in the market for an STX package. Hey, I am your sales consultant here at Tomball Ford. Yes, I sell cars. I've been doing this for 25 years, and it would be my pleasure to provide you with excellent customer service, full transparency on everything. And if you're shopping us and you're out of Texas, do not worry, because we can ship any vehicle to your doorstep. All we need to do is start the conversation and we can get this build started for you. Hey, if you enjoyed a video like this, make sure that you subscribe, because we've got a series of videos coming your way. The next step up would be an XLT. So check out the videos at the end of this one to learn more about all of the series that Ford has to offer. On to the next video. Have a blessed day.